Hi, Jonathan Hedvat here with Bert Hochfeld, former hedge fund advisor. Bert, something that hedge funds do a lot is short stocks, meaning, for people that don't understand, it's betting that the share price will go down and profiting from it. There is unlimited losses, but there is potential for limited gains. You can only make 100%, but you could lose unlimited amounts if you're wrong. Bert, can you tell us how have you figured out if something is a good short, or when to know when something is a good short sale opportunity where you think the price will go down and you could earn some money?
One of the things I try to avoid doing is valuation shorts. I think there's, I honestly think the number of times you make money on those trades is very limited.
So if you see a stock like Nike went up 25% in 2 months, you wouldn't say, "Oh, Nike's overpriced."
No, I wouldn't. Not that I know much about Nike, but I wouldn't bother with it. What I'm looking for is a business inflection point, okay? I'm looking for a new competitor. I'm looking for a management problem. I'm looking for basically a change in the market, those kinds of things.
So what?
Now, I do have to say, I still wouldn't short a stock just because of those things, unless it was expensive enough.
Okay, so there's a new competitor. This company, XYZ company, has been going up, and you're like, this doesn't make sense. It ran up, and there's competition, and this business model is not the way of the future. What if, while you're shorting it, they come out with news that, oh, we're changing our business model. It's going to be very friendly for customers. Do you just exit the short and say I was wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think that never happened? Chris, that happens all the time.
Well, what are your rules for, do you make a price to make a price?
You have to have stop losses on your shorts the same way you have stop losses on your longs.
So what's a good target for, I mean, with stocks, you know, is it the same thing? If it's your gains are so large compared to your portfolio, you'll pull out? Is that same thing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, so Bert was saying that he likes to invest around 9-10% of his funds in each name, maybe having 11 names. So if one position gets to 15% of the size of his funds, he trims it or gets rid of some of it. So I guess if the short position, you know, was the gains were 15% instead of 10, he would pull out of it. I guess that explains that.
Well, I trim it. Unless something happened, you know.
So it's back to 10%. So you'll sell a third of it.
Yeah.
So it's back. So okay, you recently mentioned it's February 6, 2018. You would go long Oracle, meaning you would buy it, and you would sell or short sell IBM. How did you come up with that logic?
In this case, I'm looking at large cap tech.
Yeah.
Okay. IBM's large cap tech, Oracle's large cap tech. Mm-hmm. I think Oracle has done don't get me wrong, Oracle has not done a perfect job in its pivot, and Oracle does have issues with some parts of its business where it continues to get hurt by different competitors in the market. But Oracle and we're going to have to see if the world's first self-driving database really can manage to drive itself without crashing. But as compared to IBM, Oracle is way, way, way ahead of the curve. And so I think that Oracle will outperform IBM with within the context of large cap tech.
All right, and you don't think IBM's price is low already? You think it could fall much
Well,
farther?
maybe it is low, but that's why you have a paired trade, okay?
So if IBM goes up and Oracle goes up the same percent, you just basically made no money.
Yes.
But if IBM goes up and Oracle goes down, then you lost
Well,
that
would be
same
bad.
percent. You lost
That
a
would-
bit bad.
What your belief is that Oracle will go up at a higher percentage because they're doing better than IBM. IBM had a really horrible quarter last time around, okay? The stock has not greatly changed from when they reported that horrible quarter. I don't care what people want to believe or IBM ran into serious problems last quarter.
How do you evaluate like a company like IBM with consulting, with artificial intelligence, with computers? How do you know what's growing, what's shrinking?
Well, they reported.
It's based on the overall numbers.
Well, no. If you look at their press release, okay, they have a slide deck, okay, and they report each business segment. Do they report it at the level of granularity I would like to see? No, but I mean, they don't need to report it at more level of granularity than they do for somebody to make a judgment. If you look at what they reported last quarter, they have 4 main segments. One of them, which is basically hardware, did quite well last quarter, and the other 3 declined some more. Mm-hmm. So they don't compete in the hardware segment. There's nobody else selling that kind of hardware. Not no one, but not many people sell what they do. Mm-hmm. Mainframes are not. They have a product cycle in mainframes. Okay, it'll last a quarter or 2 or 3. But the rest of IBM it did very poorly. In some cases, it did more poorly last quarter than the quarter before.
Mm-hmm. Can you?
I mean, you got to look at the things that are publicly available.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a long process. It takes a lot of cycles during the course of the day, and you really don't have the luxury of ever turning off. If you're really doing it the right way, you're looking every day at those kinds of things to make sure you know what's going on in the world.
Yeah, that's right. All right, thanks a lot, Brent.